Yeah, guys, good morning, everyone. So I'm just asking you guys what we have just learned in the last week. Guys, anyone just explain me what are the things that we have learned last week? Hello. Yes, first of all, can you guys able to hear me? Hello. Hello. Guys, is my voice is audible to you? Hello. Hello. Hello, guys. Am I audible to you? Just put it in the chat box. Whether I'm okay. That's good. Okay. So the thing is, I'm just asking what are the content that we have learned in the last week. So I think we have completed machine learning, right? Okay, that's right. Okay. So, yeah, the thing is, I have asked you guys to work on to the assignment by using SVM, I think. So, SVM classifier, support vector machine classifier, I've asked you to work into, and I got a single assignment. So, that's look good. So, others, you guys need to just go through the assignment document and then try to finish it. Okay, because whatever I just explain you or we are just listening to the class, it's not enough case. The thing is you need to just practice by yourself so that only you can make the things ready from your side. Okay, so today we're gonna dive into deep learning. So before that, I just want to ask you guys, is there any doubts that you have related to machine learning or any topic that you guys need to discuss? Okay, if nothing is that, then we can move on to the deep learning part. Okay, so I will just share my screen and let me know if my screen is visible. Okay, guys, please be interactive so that we can have a session because this deep learning is gonna be a big role, whichever the LLM we are having. Okay, so yeah, guys, today we're gonna see deep learning basics and we're gonna build a model today. Okay, so statistical evidence based on analysis. So this is what the fourth module that you guys are having, and in that we're gonna see a deep learning. Okay, so I think we have already I have explained you in the first session itself what is deep learning, right? So deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses neural network with many layers. So it is called as deep, and to build some complex kind of model which can understand the complex insights or complex pattern out of it. Especially it is very useful when we related to image kind of task. Okay, image classification, image generation, or image prediction, like those things it will be very useful in nowadays. More like images, not today. The languages we are having, no, like a text generation models today we are having. So for that, this kind of deep learning model is very very important. Okay, so what are the key concepts that we are having in deep learning means we are having different key concepts, right? One is neurons, layers, activation function, backpropagation. Okay, everything is very important, guys. First is neurons. Okay, first is first. So we are having neurons. So neurons means it's a basic unit of a neural network. Whatever the things that we're gonna build for deep learning, it is a basic thing. Using neurons only, we are able to build the entire architecture of deep learning, so which is inspired by our neuron, okay, in our body. So the next thing we are having layers is just like we're going to stack the neurons in the such a way that it takes the input, it processes the input, and finally it just give out the output. So that in that way it will work. And finally we are having activation function is applied output of each neuron in order to make it non-linearity. Non-linearity, let us put it in a simple way. All the data cannot be in linear manner. Okay, we need to follow some non-linearity so that we can get the output. So in a simple fashion. Okay. Next is backpropagation. The algorithm used to update the weights in the neural network by minimizing error. So consider what is backpropagation. So we are having the images of cat and dog, right? And we are giving our model to learn this. Okay, how we can find whether the model is learned or not? Okay, we need to go for number of iteration. Consider we're gonna for going for the 10 iteration. First iteration, if we give the model and it will give the loss of nearly 90%. Next iteration 80%, 70, 60, 100, 10. So when it reaches to a point of 10, you need to consider that the model is learned. Now the loss is low. In vice versa, the accuracy should be increasing. first time it is 50%, 60%, 70%, 80, 90, 95. It's right. Okay. And you guys should remember, you should not overfit your model. Okay. Like the model, there is a two scenario, guys. I will explain now. So there is overfitting and then underfitting. Overfitting means if you train your model and your model perfectly works 100% for your training data, then it is called as overfitting, because it will not able to generalize the test data. Underfitting means if you train the model it doesn't works for the training data itself, then it is called as underfitting. Okay. So these are the two different things. It will be definitely asked in your interview. Okay. Try to understand this. Okay. So yeah, guys, like till this, is there any doubts? Because like we have mentioned what is deep learning, what are the key concepts in it. So any doubts, guys, till this? Okay. Okay. So okay, perfect. So then we will be moving on to libraries that we are acquiring for deep learning. Okay. So first is TensorFlow and Keras. These are the two popular libraries that we will be using for deep learning. So I'm going to install Tensor. Okay, if it is not installed, actually Colab has the inbuilt Tensor, so we doesn't need to like install it. But I'm just showing it how to install it. Okay, you need to go for a pip install, and then you need to give the package name, that is TensorFlow. Before that, we need to provide the exclamation mark. So exclamation marks means this code we are writing, right? It will be considered as a terminal code so that it can run and it will install the package. Okay. So this is how we are just installing the package. Once we have installed the package, I'm going to import TensorFlow. Okay. As TF, it's an alias name. TensorFlow.keras, I'm just importing the layers and models. Guys, till this point, is there any doubts? We have learned about what is deep learning, what are the major concepts in deep learning, and then what are the packages we require, and we have installed and then imported the necessary package. Is there any doubts, guys? Hello, hello. Okay, no doubts. Okay, that's great. Okay, okay. So the next thing we're gonna see is this neural networks. Okay, neural networks is what we're gonna see next. Okay, so understanding neural network. So neural network, consider it is a it is like a human neurons where we gonna give some data based on that it gonna work. So that's a baseline. So a neural network is a series of algorithm that attempts to recognize underlying relationship in a set of data through a process that mimics the way the human operates. That's it. Okay. So neural network algorithm is it's a kind of algorithm. We gonna fetch the data from some other source, and we gonna feed the data to the neural network, and we are making it to work as we expected based on the data that we are giving. Okay, that's a baseline. Okay, so guys, hope this definition is understandable to you. So next thing is like components of neural network. Okay, we are having input layer, hidden layer, and then output layer. Input layer is what it receives the input. For example, I'm gonna give the classification problem of image of like cat and dog. It's gonna give the input of cat and dog image. Like first of all, I'm just sending an image of cat. Hidden layer, what it does means it performs everything like computation, extraction of feature, everything the hidden layer will do. Finally, it goes to the output layer where we will be finding whether it is a cat or not. Okay. Hope you guys have understand this. Okay, I just show the sample neural network for you. Okay. See, guys, this is the input layer, and this much hidden layer. Hidden layer can be any number of. Okay. So that's the reason we are saying it's a deep neural network. Okay, and there will be only one output layer. Okay. So we will be giving the input to this layer, and the layers will be processing this thing, and then we getting the output here. Okay, so this is what the entire flow. Okay, so guys, I think I have covered you the basic thing. So like what is deep learning, what are the concept in it, and then what is neuron, what is the important concept in how it is built, like those things. Okay, so is there any doubts, guys, because we're gonna build this neural network next. Okay, hello guys, is there any doubts? Okay, okay, if nothing is there, then we can move on. Okay, so okay. So now we're gonna build the simple neural network. Okay, building a neural network to find the handwritten digit recognition. I hope like you guys have heard about this MNIST dataset. So I will just show the dataset. So this is the dataset that we're gonna use. So it is a 0 to 9 dataset that we will be having the values from 0 to 9. So we're gonna build a model which gonna predict this. Okay. So guys, if possible, like try to speak up whether you guys are able to understand till this point, because this is a data set that we're gonna work on. Okay, so like you guys can put it in the chat also, no problem. Yeah, that's great. Okay, yeah. So how many of you know about this MNIST data set before itself? So this is a data set that we're gonna work on.
I know sir already.
Great. Okay. So this is the thing, guys. So we're gonna work on this data set. Okay. So for that, I'm gonna build a model, and then I'm gonna do the proper model building, training, everything I'm gonna do. Okay. Let's see one by one, guys. Please make sure that you guys are 100% clear with all this concept, because like I'm gonna build a very base and scratch code that you guys can use for any kind of data set. Okay. So first I'm going to import some necessary library, guys. Okay. From TensorFlow, I'm just going to import this dataset, that is MNST, and then I'm going to use the categorical. Okay, two categorical means the model cannot understand the string value, right? So it need to be in the categorical zeros and ones. So for that, I'm just using that. So this layers and models is like the using this only we're gonna build our own model. Then matplotlib is for visualization and numpy is used for making some mathematical operation. So till this point is everything is clear, guys. Like we have imported the necessary libraries in order to create the simple neural network. Okay. Yes, can you able to understand till this point?
Yes sir.
Okay, that's great. Okay. Now moving on, we're gonna load our model because MNIST is a model name dot load, and I'm gonna load this to separate things like X train, Y train, X test, Y test. Okay, this is how I loaded. Now I have a question for you guys. Why we need this X train, X test, and Y train, Y test? Because like it can be X and Y, right? Why we need that? You guys tell me. Why we are just splitting and using? Just tell me. In the last session, we have just discussed about it. Why we are just doing training and testing? Why we are doing it? Why we are just splitting the data from to training and testing? Hello.
To
Yes,
evaluate
yeah.
the data,
Okay.
the training model.
Okay. Okay. For training model. Yeah. Go ahead, Karthik.
Yeah, to evaluate the training model.
Okay. We need a test data, right? So for training, we need some amount of data for training, and whereas for testing, you need testing data for evaluating the model, right? That's great, Karthik. Okay. Great. So that's the reason I'm just splitting this data instead of X and Y. I'm just giving X train, Y train, X test, Y test. That's great. Okay. Now I'm gonna see the shape. See here, guys. For training, I'm having nearly 60,000 records, whereas for testing, I'm having 10,000 records, because like it is like proper training and testing. I think it's 90 is to 10. Okay, that's a ratio. From 17,000 data, I'm just splitting 16 and then 10 here. Okay, so this is the data set that we are having. Okay, now let's see. I'm gonna see a simple single data set. X train of 0, it will give the first data, and see here it is a value of 5. So we are having, wait a minute, I will show the data that we are having. See here, guys, this is how the data will be fetched to the given to the model. Okay, it will be only zeros and ones. It will be not like a image kind of thing. See here. So this is the entire data, but image is 5. For that we will be having, so for the 5, right? For the 5 shape only, there will be only data. Okay, so that's the thing, guys. So extra, and then y train, you guys see here the text value of it. Okay, the exact number what it is, 5. So this is what the data. So I just need you guys to understand, in the training, that is in the input, we will be having an array value which represent the data, whereas in the output we will be having the numeric value which says this is what the image is. We are having a 5 image in input, and 5 is the number we are having in the y. Okay, hope you guys have understand. Now I'm gonna going for the pre-processing step. Okay, guys, let me know if it's like any doubts, because like we have loaded our model and we have just explored our model. Any doubts, guys, till this stage? Okay. Okay, hope you guys have don't no doubts. Okay, now we're gonna pre-process our MNIST data set. So first thing first, okay. we need to give the model the input in a manner that it is able to understand it and it is able to handle. First thing first, okay, we should give the data to the model that it can understand. So first thing, it is a black and white image, but we need to convert to a image scale of gray. Okay, that is zeros and one. But here you can see even it is a black and white, but here you can see black and white means it should be in a range of 0 to some value, but like it has 255 values. From this it is clear that it is 0 to 250, so it is a color image. So we need to convert to a black and white, that's a grayscale. How we can do that? I'm gonna get the input of it, of input, divided by 255. That means all the pixels that we are having, it's converted to a black and white image. The reason is I'm having here nearly 255, right? 0 to 255 is a colored image. If we are having 255 values, then it is a colored image. I'm going to convert to a black and white. So I'm just dividing all the images by 255 by doing this. Extend.shape and extest.shape. And then I'm just passing its shape, that is 28 cross 28. And then I'm converting it to a as type of float. And then I'm just dividing it to 255 to make this to look like a grayscale image. Okay, so that the model can easily understand. Okay, if it is a colored image, it's going to take more time. So I'm just doing it. Then I'm just turning the category of this extend and extest to category of extend and category of extest. Just see here, this is what we are having. Guys, see here, everything becomes zeros. Okay, it will be 0 to 1. Earlier it will be like bigger values, right? 0, 45, 1, 86, like those things. Okay, now we are having even values. And one more thing, guys, see here, we are having white rain as, see here, white rain of 0 is 0 and 1 only, because I think 0 value is 5, right? We have seen 1 0 1 2 3 4 5, fifth value is 1, so it will be considered as 5. Okay, this is how we are just doing the pre-processing. Guys, try to understand why we are doing it. Okay, so I am having a question, why we are doing this pre-processing. I have just converted the color image to a grayscale image, that is a scale of 0 to 1. And also this label, we are having 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm just converting it to a zeros or ones only. Why we are doing that?
because of the bias.
Great, great, Karthi. Great. So that's a exact answer. Because of the bias. We should train the model that it is in a generalized manner. Kati has said in a single word. Actually, I want to explain in a bigger manner, but Kati told in a simple manner. So, in order to avoid the bias, we are using it. Okay. So, I will explain. So, as a mentor, I should explain. Okay. So, the thing is, guys, consider I'm going to ask the question to you guys. Okay. As a human being, you guys just see this data. Okay. Just see this data. So, what is your preference actually? Like, you will be considering all the values equal in this array. So I'm just highlighting an array. I'm just giving this data to you. As a human being, you guys tell me, will you consider all this data to be in the same range, or have you treat all this data as a single, like similar manner?
No, sir.
Yeah, no, right? So we will be treating this 0 as okay, it's a very minimum value, and then the 253 is a maximum value. Similarly, the model also learn in the same manner. Okay, it will consider this 0 as a very minimum, and it will not do anything for this 0, and it will consider only 255. Whenever there is a value of 255, it's gonna consider those pixels only. So what is happening is indirectly we are inducing the bias. Karthi is saying we are indirectly inducing the bias, so that what happens means the model will not train in a proper manner. So we need to remove that. So that's the reason I have just divided all the pixels by 255. What happens now? Just see here. Guys, see here. Now you guys tell me, as a human perspective, you guys tell me, are you gonna treat everything as the same here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because everything is in a range of 0 to 1. There is not much deviation we are having, because like earlier we are having 0 and 255. Now we are having everything in a point deviation only, point 0 deviation, point 0 1 0 2, like that. So now what happens means for our mind itself it becomes generalized. Similarly, if you give the same to the model also treat in a generalized manner. Okay, so that's a major concept, guys. So this is what I have done. And one more thing, now I will be going for this train data. Okay, I'm having 5 here. Okay, so we will be having 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? That is what the data set we are having. Okay, so these are the y value. Okay, so what is the reason I'm just converting this to this kind of embedding? Yeah, guys, anyone tell me why I've done this? Hello, hello.
Yeah, because the model needs the numerical values like 0, 1, 0, 1.
Okay. Already it is a numerical value, but like I'm just asking you, yeah, you are right. 0, 1 model need a numerical value. I'm just asking before itself it is 5. Why I'm just encoding it like this? The same answer, Karthi, you have mentioned, right? Due to bias only. Consider we are having 0 to 9, right? As a human itself, we are having a problem of 9 is a bigger number for us. So we will consider what happens now the model what we will do means it will just pick nine's feature and it will try to map for all other features. So it is gonna give that much importance to the value of 9 instead of going for all the manner in a generalized. It's gonna give the value for 9 in a more manner. So we gonna encode it in a manner that it is generalized. See here, it is a value of 5, but it is 0 and 1, right? The fifth index is 1, but it is 0 and 1. For all the category, it's gonna be 1 only. If 9 means this value will be 1. If 0 means this value will be 1. That's it, right? Now we make sure from our side we are not creating any bias. So
Understood, sir.
great. So this is till this. It's a pre-processing step, guys. I hope you guys have understand. Actually, like everything Karthi has explained in a single word. Bias. That's it. That is what we are doing pre-processing. Okay. So guys, any doubts? Because like next we're gonna build a model. Man, if there is no doubts, means then you guys are not listening, or otherwise you guys have already known this concept before. Guys, any doubts? Okay, you guys have understand why we are doing brief processing, right? Yes. Okay, great. Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna do one more thing. Like we're gonna build our model. Okay, from scratch we are building. Okay. Now I'm gonna build a model by using models as a keyword. We have already imported it. Models not sequential. It's gonna be a sequential model, like a linear model. I'm gonna give it to the model name, and I'm gonna like add the layer. Model dot add. I'm gonna add layers as a dense layer. We can specify any number of neurons that we need. Now I need 512 neuron, and the activation function is relu. So consider this is the input layer, okay, and this is the hidden layer that we are having. Okay, so the model is going to be a sequential model, and this is the input layer that we are having. Okay, because like here we are giving input shape, right? All the images will be in 28 cross 28. I'm going to pass a relu. Okay, it's an activation function 250 512. Okay, so now, guys, the next thing is like this layer we are having, right? It's gonna be the output layer. Okay, we are having only input and output layer. So it's gonna be 10 values, right? What is the output 0 to 9? So we will be having 10 values, and I'm gonna summarize everything. Okay, guys, see here, this is a model that we are having. Okay, so first the input will be like something like uh, 512. Okay, and then the output will be 10. That's it. Okay, guys, can you able to understand till this step? Okay. Okay, if no doubts, let's just move on. Okay. Now, once we build this model, now what I'm gonna do means I need to compile this model. Okay. We're gonna compile this model by using the optimizer called as Adam, and then the loss function is categorical cross entropy loss, and then the matrix is accuracy, and then we're gonna. I think you guys already know this is a model we have compiled it. Now we're gonna train our model. Okay. So model dot fit, which gonna fit our model. Okay, what is our input? Like X train and Y train. is your input and output for training. I'm gonna run this for 10 epochs, and the batch size is 128. So every time it is gonna use the 128 data to train. Okay, because we are having nearly 60,000 data, right? So now in that I'm gonna use for each epoch 128, 128 like that. I'm gonna treat it. Okay, guys, see here. So this is what we are having. Can you guys see here? The accuracy is, first of all, it is 86, 96, 97, 98, 98, 99. So it is just increasing, okay, for each epoch. So this is how you guys gonna train. Okay, model dot train. We have created a model here. We have compiled the model and we are just training the model. And finally, we're gonna evaluate our model. Okay. So in order to evaluate our model, we just need to provide model dot evaluate and then our extra things. Okay, testing data. So it's gonna give us the test loss and test accuracy, and then I'm just gonna print this accuracy. That's it. So guys, till this step, everything clear? Hello.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, now I'm gonna display it. Okay, so this function is used to display the test data. Consider I'm just passing the zero, so that means specific index. Zero means first index. Okay, so what happens means test data of zero. I'm gonna reshape 28 28. So because like model is trained in that manner, so this image will have the first image, and I'm gonna expand it to the dimension of single axis because that is how the model is trained, right? It will be having a single layer and it will be doing. Then I'm going for a prediction. So model dot predict. Okay, I'm going to give this expanded image to it, and then we are having a prediction. And from the prediction, we will be having 9 classes, right? 0, 1, 2, throw. So it is going to throw probability for each and every class. From then I'm going to give the max argument, and it will be the predict class. Once I display this, you guys just see here. This is the 7 image, right? And the predicted class, okay, which the model has predicted, right? That is also 7. So that is what all about this model building, guys. So simple explanation, like I'm gonna build the MNSD dataset. I'm just loading the MNSD dataset and doing some pre-processing image. Okay, and it will be 28 cross 28 pixel, or flattening it to the dimensions, because like we need to flatten so that the layer can understand it. And then for model construction, I'm just using the neural network model is constructed with a hidden layer. Okay, and an output of 10 neurons. So one for each digit, because like we are having 10 digit, now one for each digit, and the ReLU activation function is used in the hidden layer, whereas for the softmax is used in the output layer. Okay, next, the model is trained for 10 epochs on training data, and the accuracy is printed by using the test data. Finally, we are just using this display predict function, right? This display predict function is used to predict whatever the index that we are giving for the test data, and it will retrieve the corresponding image and the prediction digit. So the image is displayed with the predicted class at the title. So we are having the title, right? In the title, we will be having the predicted result. Okay. So yeah, guys, like this is what all about the structuring, how to do everything by using the deep learning. Okay, we have constructed the neural network. Guys, any doubts? Hello.
No doubt.
Okay. Can we do one thing? Can we do the live kind of coding for it? Because like we are having ample time. Okay. Can we try to do that? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So wait a minute. I will just connect this environment. Okay. So you guys gonna tell me what are the things. So let's play with it. Okay. Because like we are having ample time. Okay. So let's do one thing. So we will have a live code. Okay. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do means I'm going to install this package. Okay, just see here, I'm just pressing shift enter. Okay, pip install TensorFlow. So it's going to install the TensorFlow package if it is not present in the collab. Okay, next. So it is just installing, you guys can see. Next, what I'm going to do means I'm going to import this TensorFlow and then Keras package, where I will be building the layers and models. Okay, so I'm just importing necessary libraries that I need now.
Sir, what's the difference between TensorFlow and Keras library?
Okay, So Keras and TensorFlow are before it is very separate. So both are used for deep learning model. But now what happens means, like TensorFlow has bought Keras. So everything in Keras now is in the TensorFlow. You guys just use TensorFlow. Within that, there will be inbuilt packages for Keras. That's it. Okay. So now I'm just building the model. I'm just importing the necessary libraries that I need. Okay. Yeah. I'm just loading the MNSD dataset. So it will be similar, right? So 60,000 data for training and then 10,000 data for testing. So this is a data set I'm having. So I'm going to display the sample data which we will be having in a array form. You will see 28 cross 28. This array we are having, and then I need to print the image. Okay, so this is 5, and then what is the train value? That is the output that we are having 5. Now I'm going to pre-process the data. So as Karthi is mentioning, we need to avoid the bias. We are just pre-processing it. So this is now my x0. So it is 0 to 1, whereas the earlier it is 0 to 255. Then I'm gonna replace this thing like, so y train. So whereas it is having something like 0 to 0 and 1, because like we will be having 15 index 1. Okay. Now I'm gonna build the model. Guys, tell me, is there anything that you guys need to try with it? So can we add one more layer, guys? Guys, let us do something different. Okay, can we add one more layer? You guys tell me, like we are having input and output layer only, right? So but we are just explaining it should have an input, hidden and output layer. Guys, tell me how to add a like hidden layer.
We have to just insert one statement more. Model dot add layer
Okay.
dot length dot dense.
Okay, so okay, now so you are just saying that I should add uh, one more hidden layer, right?
Yeah.
So just tell me what is the purpose of hidden layer. Okay, then we will do one thing. This is input layer, right? Because we are having the input shape here. Now you are asking me to create a hidden layer, right? Okay. So is it right? In hidden layer we doesn't need this, because earlier itself it is mentioned, right? So that's it. So we are just adding one more dense layer, and I'm gonna give something randomly like 256. So first layer it will be having 512, and the activation function that we're gonna use is relu, and then we are using input shape is 28 cross 28, and it is the input layer. And the hidden layer is we're gonna give 256. Activation function is relu, and then output layer is 10, because we are having 10 classes, and I'm giving the activation function of softmax so that it will give me summary. Okay, when I run this, so I need to mention this as output layer, right? So output layer. Okay, output layer. So when I run this, you guys see here. So first is the input layer, last is the output layer. Okay, so where this one is the hidden layer. Okay, hope you guys have understand till this. So we have created, now we have created our own model. Okay, a first layer which is having 512, second layer 256, and then third layer 10. Now we need to compile the model. Whenever you create a model, you need to compile the model by using some optimizer. Adam is a more common optimizer, and then loss also, categorical loss, chaos entropy we are using, and then the metrics with accuracy. So I'm just compiling it. Now I'm gonna fit this model. Okay, let's see what is the thing. So it is started to fit it. I'm just fitting using the training data. So X train, Y train, and then the epoch is 10. I'm just using the batch size of 128. Guys, it's gonna take some time. Okay, let's wait for it. Guys, see here, 88 is accuracy, and then now it is 97. Loss is 4, and then now, guys, see here, 0.4, now is 0.0 only. So it's gonna increase, and let's wait for it until it complete. Okay, guys, can you guys able to see in the real time like how it is training, right? So in the meantime, guys, if you guys have any doubts, you guys can ask, because like I think this model building, model construction is very important. So now you guys can understand, right? For the input layer, we need to give the shape, whereas the hidden layer can be anything. Okay, and the output layer should have the number of output neurons, which is specific for the data set. Okay, hope you guys can understand. So we need an input layer, hidden layer, and then output layer in order to build the simple neural network. Okay, so it is a 8 epoch. Let's see, it gonna be ending. Okay. Okay, the training is completed, guys. Okay, now model dot evaluate with the test data. I'm gonna print the accuracy. Let's see what is the accuracy that we are having. 98%. Okay, see here the accuracy is 0.976 and the loss is 0.09. Okay, so it's nice. Okay, we get the 98% accuracy. Let's see. Earlier the image is 7, right? Let's see what is the result now. Yeah, it is able to predict this perfectly. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, is it right? So now also our model is working fine. We have added one more hidden layer. Okay. Now also it is happening very good. Okay. So now also our model is performing great. So let us do some modification in this explanation also, because we have added one more layer, right? So loading and pre-processing is same, right? The MNS dataset is loaded and pre-processed. Image is 28 cross 28, and we have flattened it and then normalized to the range of 0 and 1. Model construction, neural network model is constructed with a hidden layer of, okay, it's round, right? What is the hidden layer count that we have used?
256.
256, right? So I need to replace this thing. So 256 and output layer of 10 neurons, one for each digit, right? This is right. So why I've just remove this hidden layer, right? So because like for the input layer only we are having 512, whereas the hidden layer we are having 256. So that only the explanation is the neural network is constructed with the hidden layer of 256 neurons and output layer of 10 neurons, one for each digits. The ReLU is the activation function used for the hidden layer, and whereas the softmax is used for the output layer. So we have trained 10 epochs only, and accuracy is tested on test data, and it is printed. And we have used this display print function, okay, display prediction function for text index of test data, and it will retrieve the corresponding image and that predicts the digit class. The image is then displayed in the matplotlib library, using matplotlib library, and then the predicted class is at the head, that is in the title. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's the thing. Okay, hope you guys have understand this. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna see generative AI, guys. So before without any absence, please make sure that you guys are available today, because tomorrow we're gonna see GPT models. Okay, like we are having Chat GPT, right? Chat GPT like models we're gonna see. So yeah, guys, so that's it from my side. Okay, so guys, is there any doubts here? Because like I'm gonna expect something else from you after this. So guys, I will just give you like 2 minutes of time. We will meet again at 11:46. Now it is 11:44. We will meet at 11:46. In the meantime, like guys, just write out what are the doubts you are having. Okay. So yeah, guys, take your time. Like I will be giving 2 minutes of your time. Take your time and then let me know if there are any doubts that you are having. Okay. Hello, guys. Yeah. Any doubts, guys? Okay. So okay, if you guys don't have any doubts, okay. So someone is sharing me in my WhatsApp, right? The assignments. Can you able to share it here so that we can discuss whatever the problems that you are having? Can you able to share here? Okay. How many of you the just like able to attempt the assignment? I'm just not asking like you have completed the assignment. How many of you just attempted the assignments? Actually, I have just given four assignments, right? So how many of you guys able to attend the assignments? Get time to like attend the assignments?
I have attempted that previous assignment.
Great. Okay. So is there any difficulty that you are facing, man?
No, sir.
Okay. So try to complete the assignment. Okay, and let me know. Okay. So just and one more thing, guys. Whenever you are just completing the assignment, you guys, I think, hope you guys have already know about GitHub. Create a repository and just load the IPYMB file. There is a notebook file that you are using in the collab. Download it and load it there, and just share the link to me. Okay, so that I just look into it. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Like
sir.
I need you guys. Okay, great. So I need you guys to work on it and then just submit the assignment. If you guys feel any difficulty, just let me know, because like we are having ample time now. Okay, and we are having nearly 10 minutes of time. If you guys have any doubts, how to do that, where to upload it, when to upload it, or any doubts related to till now we have just gone through different things, right? So any doubts, guys, related to that? So I will summarize whatever the things that we have gone through till now. Like the first class, we have introduced you what is the difference between AI, ML, DL, and then data science. And we have worked on introduction to Python, and then worked on introduction to SQL. We had an assignment there for the both the cases, and then we go for a data pre-processing together with the visualization and manipulation. And we have an assignment there, and then machine learning. We have end-to-end machine learning. We have mentioned that also are given an assignment. So it will be nearly four assignment. Today we have seen about building a simple neural network. Okay. So guys, till this stage, any difficulty that you guys are facing or anything that you guys need to discuss? Hello. Okay. So can I know like what is the thing that is stopping you from creating assignment? Because like I can able to get the assignment from only one person. Okay. So are you guys are feeling any difficulties in doing the assignment? Let me know, because like uh, I need every one of you to work on the assignments. Okay. So can I expect from every one of you the next time, like tomorrow, like can you guys able to submit at least one assignment, because I have given nearly four assignments? Can you guys able to submit at least an assignment? So create a repo, just upload the like IPYMB file there, and uh, just let everyone know. Like put it in the just share with me. I will just correct it out. Okay. So yeah, guys, is there anything else that you guys need to discuss?
Yeah, I will share you the repository link, my GitHub,
Sure, 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 sure,
within 1 hour.
sure, definitely. So I'm eagerly waiting to correct you. Okay. So so don't worry
Okay,
about the results. Okay. I just need you to work on it. That's it. So because like I'm here to correct you. Okay. You should do some mistakes. Then only there is a possibility for me to correct. Okay. So yeah, guys. Any other anyone who's so let me know like which assignment you guys are working on. Everyone, just put it in the text like chat also. No problem for me.
assignment number,
Sorry.
assignment number 4. Yesterday's assignment, last week's assignment.
Okay. You are attending the SVM. Okay. SVC for machine learning, right?
Yeah,
Great. Okay. Next one. So I need to read out the name. You guys can tell me. Yeah, Sanjana, like, are you able to proceed the assignment, or like you are stuck anywhere?
No, sir, I have no doubts.
Ah, okay, great. So you are able to proceed the assignments, right?
Yes, sir.
Great. So then do the assignments and just upload it to the GitHub and let me know. Okay, I'm here to correct you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So yeah, next one. So I need to call each and every name. Just give me an update. Like What is there? What is going on related to assignments? I guess. So Jaideep, Jaideep, are you there on the call? Okay. I hope like guys, you guys don't have any doubts. Okay. So yeah. So I hope you guys are sharing the assignments. So today I will be like I will be getting lots of assignments. So I will correct it and let you guys know tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, guys, that's it from my side. So if any doubts is there, we can discuss. Otherwise, we can wrap it up. No problem for me. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna see GPT models, guys. If your friends are not joining today, just let them know that we're gonna discuss GPT. Okay, Chat GPT kind of models we're gonna discuss tomorrow. It's gonna be very interesting. Okay. So but before that, ask your friends to go through this recording so that they can understand what is going in the beginning of the stage. Input layer, return layer, output layer, like those things are, if possible, you guys just explain. Okay. So tomorrow we're gonna see ChatGPT kind of models. It will be like two models. I don't think the session will be very big. It will be very interesting session. So yeah, that's it from my side, guys. So anything else, guys, from your side? Otherwise, we can wrap up. No problem.
Sir, I have one request.
Great, good.
Uh, could you please share me the tomorrow's topics of ChatGPT or BERT models? Can I see the that your notebook file?
Sure. Tomorrow I will show. You will just have an understanding of what are them. Okay. You will just search in the Google. Okay, and come with a proper idea of what it is. Okay. Actually, it's great. You are very interested to see that. Okay. So we will see tomorrow. Okay. Because like there will be two different models. I need to properly explain you guys. So that's the thing. You just put it in the Google and search what is ChatGPT, like how it is built. There will be something that is transformer. So we're gonna learn everything tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, make sure you will be joining on time. Okay. So tomorrow the session will be at 10, I think. Okay. So it will be intimated for you guys. Okay. It will be on 10. Okay. Like it will be pre-pondered, not 11. It will be 10. Okay. So just share with your friends. So yeah, we will be meeting tomorrow at 10. Okay. So that's it from my side, guys. So hope you guys have enjoyed this session and let me know if you guys are feeling any difficulties. I'm here to help you. So yeah, guys. So if nothing is there, we can drop off. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care. Have a great day.